A pageant is kind of like, almost like the Miss America. You know, a lot of people felt, okay, well, by me being a big girl, you know, you only should limit yourself to going to the plus size pageants. Me, I went to the skinny girl pageants because I wanted to be able to show that I can be just as beautiful, I can be just as graceful, and I can be just as talented as anyone else. I didn't want no one to limit me, you know, because I already had the outside world, you know, limiting me, telling me what I can and can't do. I didn't want the same thing, you know, in my own community, you know, saying what I can and can't do. So I competed for, you know, any pageant, you know, that was out there. You know, I went and I won a lot of, you know, I won a lot of different, you know, in my time. I'm a full-time transgender woman. I've been living my life as trans, identifying as trans for over 25 years. I came out, I was kind of hiding it for a long time. I grew up, you know, in a very religious background. And so you were always kind of told, you know, that homosexuality is, you know, it's the devil and, you know, different things like that. So you really I pushed my feelings down. When I went to college, I seen that it was other people like me. And so it kind of like gave me that confidence to kind of come out. You know, once I told my mother, I've been living my life as Janice ever since. A lot of issues that a lot of transgender women experience is that if you're not passable, we run into a lot of problems. I was considered to be, you know, pretty passable. You know, I started my hormones, you know, pretty young. But before I got my name changed, I did have a few issues because it always kind of like came back. When they ask you for that ID, it ain't really so much that they look at the name so much, that gender marker. And then when that comes back, that's kind of like, well, why is this on here? Is it a mistake on your ID? Why is your ID has this on there? You know. So then you have to kind of like go and kind of explain, you know, the whole situation. Some people are understanding, and then some people are like, oh, okay. Then they find a kind of reason why, you know, they need to let you go. Because a lot of times, being transgender, you're only considered it's only two jobs that, you know, you're able to get, you know, especially if you're not passable. It's either you're going to do prostitution or either you're going to do a drag show. Some girls, you know, they family, you know, they put them out, you know, and they have to live in the street, you know, and I always had a strong connection with my family and with my mother. She was always there for me. You know, I was dealing with, you know, my issues because I was diagnosed with cancer and I was going through my chemo and my radiation. Even though she had her own health issues, she still was always right there for me. You know, she's like, no matter what, you know, she was right there. You see your whole life flashing before you. It kind of makes you like think of, what do you want your legacy to be? What do you want to leave this world with? What do you want to be remembered by? What did I give, you know, to the world? I knew I had did, you know, different pageants. I knew I had, you know, I was in different organizations doing different little things. But I kind of felt like I wanted to do a little bit more. I opened up my door, you know, to, you know, some of the girls, you know, because their family had put them out. I took them right on in, you know, because I wanted them to have that same experience of being loved like I had. In my lifetime, I was able to, you know, witness and experience the movement that members of the transgender community have made, the struggles that we went through. You know, I was a part of it, you know, and I'm just glad, you know, that, you know, times have changed. You know, it's still a big hurdle, you know, for us, but, you know, I'm just glad that we're moving forward.